Welcome to Pages and Pods. This episode is inspired by a subscriber's question about how egregores get their power. I thought about the question for a few days. It's a very important question and decided to go deeper into it. The question has a more profound implication, that is, how do we protect ourselves from a malicious egregore? My imagination took off and a story unfolded in my mind. So relax and enjoy a dark comic explanation with an inspiring ending. It's a normal day in Anywhere, USA. People are waking up, leaving for school and work, and setting about with their daily routine. Of course, they all have their cell phones in their hands and are not paying attention to anything around them. Meanwhile, a secret meeting was being held in a government building. A malicious plan was being made. A group of key leaders are discussing it. The agenda states, how do we create a crisis to make people give up their money? How can we take everything we can from them and gain total control? One member speaks up. I did some graduate work about Saul Alinsky. He explained that if you control the narrative, you can control people. Everyone looked confused, and someone asked, you paid attention in class? At that lecture, yes, because Alinsky explained how he can control people by repeating special phrases and promoting fear in them. They will cling to those phrases for hope, and after that, we can tell them what to do. Hey, does that relate to the problem reaction solution suggested by Hegel? Look who else was paying attention. I know. I mean, we are talking about crashing the economy, right? Everyone agreed. Our key phrase will be trust the economics. Wait, why not trust the economist? Isn't that the correct context? No, silly. We want it to sound foundational, so we're turning it into a determinative noun phrase. It becomes reified. You want to make it into a real thing? Something like that. I think it's called an egregore. But what do we get out of this? What do you want? Wealth, power, status, pleasure, sex? You'll have it all. Here's the plan. But behind the scenes, two hooded figures are laughing. They're going to do it. They're going to create our egregore. I told you that greed and avarice can accomplish anything. Hey, let's call them the racketeers. The problem emerges. Suddenly, an alert message appears on everyone's mobile phone in the world. The economy has crashed. It's the end of times. Don't rush to the bank. Money's worthless. Stay tuned for further instruction. The reaction is instant. People panic. They rush to the ATMs. They attempt to make runs on the stores. But when they get to the supermarkets, they're shocked by the prices. A loaf of bread costs a wheelbarrow of dollar bills. Seems impossible. This was Weimar Germany in the 1930s. The Deutschmark collapsed. People used them for wallpaper. There are protests, mobs break into supermarkets and stores. In some cities, martial law is declared. The problem worsens. Bank forecloses on homes. People are out on the streets. Supply chains fail because there's no way to make transactions. Everyone is laid off. Desperation grips not only the United States, but the entire world. But now the racketeers provide a solution. Hey, the big reserve can save you. All you need to do is accept our new currency, and it's easy. We will place a medically approved biometric tattoo on your forehead as a safety identifier and provide you with emergency electronic funds. Everything will switch to a digital currency. The tattoo can even be invisible. But for proud Americans, we can make it boldly stand out. The people are unsure but desperate. Finally, the leaders come out and say, trust the economics. It appears on every cell phone and on the sides of buses. It appears on every television screen everywhere around the world. Subtext messages also appear. Save grandma from starvation, protect the children, be a patriot. That's what we see on the physical plane. But in the astral plane, something entirely different is occurring. The egregore is forming. The power of the projected thoughts of the small group of racketeers in the secret government meeting is emerging and growing because now it is absorbing the thoughts of everyone in panic and fear. It is filling the astral plane and encompassing the earth, connecting either dynamically or subtly into everyone's consciousness through their thought presence in the astral plane. The racketeers are also gaining wealth and power. Big money is moving through the tattoo and biometric businesses, of which they are major shareholders. Every day they are seen in the media as important leaders. Their power grows, as does their authority. And some of the more hedonistic members have gained access to the spa. In the background, the hooded characters are talking between themselves. They love money and power. Yes, and those cameras in the spa were a perfect touch. We can use the video on them later. Many people refuse to cooperate. They will not accept the tattoo. They have organized into co-ops or have found other ways to survive. They are speaking out against the mandates, and people are beginning to follow them. These are the people with faith in the higher forces of creation. They look beyond the material world. In the astral plane, the egregore has slowed its growth. The pushback by the faithful has limited its ability to control the thoughts of the people. You have to believe in the egregore for it to survive and thrive. Now something changes. The egregore has gained the attention of other beings in the astral plane, and specifically of Lucifer and Ahriman. Hey, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, let's eat some souls. The fallen angels enter into the egregore and begin to animate it. By seizing control of the egregore, they have access to the power of the thoughts and will of billions of human souls who believe in the messaging of the egregore. They can also feed off the fear and despair of those affected. The messaging resounds across the world. Follow the economics. With so much power, Lucifer unleashes his overindulgent nature and fills the racketeers with the desire for unlimited wealth and power. Ahriman removes their empathy, making them more calculated, cold, and precise. What do we do with these naysayers? They refuse to cooperate, but why? They have faith in their religions. They are inspired by thoughts about loving kindness and compassion. They are fools, and they must be controlled. Lock them down, close their churches, temples, and synagogues, mask them, cover their eyes so they may not become misinformed. What? Yes, tell them to blindfold themselves to protect them from seeing disinformation. Do it for the children and grandma. Everyone roars with laughter. Arrest them! Kill them! Behind the scenes, the two robed men are laughing. Above them, Lucifer and Ahriman are laughing too. Government forces are unleashed on anyone who dissents. Arrests are made. Places of worship are shut down. The egregore has consumed the world. It lashes out at the earth's soul, tearing at her spirit. It wants to destroy her. Consumed by selfish desire, the racketeers are now fighting each other. They want more power. They want more money and debauchery. As with all things Luciferic, they have gone into excess and are attacking each other. Those of faith have consolidated. They have brought the radiance of the one true God into the world and empowered their divine leaders. The forces of Christ, Moses, Buddha, Shakti, even the magical druidic forces have come to bear down on Lucifer and Ahriman, the egregore, and the racketeers. Scandals break out. Public trust has deteriorated. Corruption is breaking the system. The digital economy is failing. Nobody wants to trust the economics anymore. The egregore begins to dissipate, held together only by those unwilling to remove the blindfolds and see the truth. The racketeers slip away. Some retire, some transfer to new positions, and some simply vanish. Through the belief of the faithful, the world's soul is restored to her glory by the heavenly streams of consciousness. But what to do next? How do we prevent this from happening again? We must work harder to teach our communities to have greater faith and construct our communities to be self-reliant, to work together. We need for everyone of faith to actually feel the divine, to develop their clairvoyant senses to feel the presence of creation. Seriously? How are we going to do that? I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Are you in? In the background, Lucifer and Ahriman can be seen walking away next time. Thank you for watching the story all the way through. Be watchful of slogans and protect your freedom. Consider your spiritual connection during times of stress. Pick the path that is right for you.